Hello, good morning, good noon, good afternoon, and good evening everyone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to GUNPLA Baeru Show. So today we'll have a full review of the HG-1:144 Gundam Bael of the Iron-Blooded Orphans Mobile Suit Gundam. So before we go to our main review, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you'll be informed for my next video. Okay, so let's have first a full 360 spin of Gundam Bael. Okay, so that is the full 360 spin of the Gundam Bael. Now, let's talk about the main unit. Okay, so as you can see, we still have some of its accessories, so we'll need to remove this so that we can focus our first part about the main unit. So I will detach first the backpack also. Okay, so that is your Gundam Bael without its accessories and everything that attaching in the unit. So let's have first the aesthetics of this unit. So let's have it first and more closer into the camera. The build is very sturdy and it's very something more bulky than the other Gundam Frames or Gundam units in the Iron-Blooded Orphans Mobile Suit Gundam. So it has more armor. So the main colors of Gundam Bael is only the white, most is white, and some of the accent colored blue and also the yellow. Okay, so stickers. So these are the stickers of the Gundam Bael, but the stickers that I only use is the 1 and 2, which is this is very unusual because some of the stickers, the usual stickers of the eyes, they are connected, but in Gundam Bael the stickers are separated in each eyes. Okay, and also the emblem, which is just looks like with the emblems that you can see on Gundam Barbatos also, and the Jalar horn emblem or insignia, and also this symbol or also in the crotch area. Okay, and some of it I just use paints. So I planned that it will be a straight build, but I think it's more beautiful if we have paints, and I also added some painted parts because I wanted to be anime accurate about its details. So some of the stickers were not used, especially the stickers of the 11, the number 11 stickers, the 12, the 13, the 14, 7, 8, and 9, which and also the 3, which can be substituted by the colors using Gundam markers or some Tamiya paints. So now, let's have the aesthetics and designs of this mobile suit. Okay, so again, the stickers, I showed you already the stickers, but the stickers that I use is only in the eyes. As you can see there, let me focus it. There. So the eyes in the crotch area, which in the crotch area I also cut the stickers so that there are no too much color black stickers that will stick to the crotch area. And also the one of the important but it's an important part of the Gundam Bael is the Jalar horn logo or insignia, or you can also call it as an emblem. And the best part of the stickers is the stickers that is embedded inside the shoulders. As you can see there, the stickers was inside of these two piece here, which is the color yellow, and the stickers was applied in the color yellow part, and then so it only shows the hole with the, it's like an engraved part here. So the stickers shows only with those signs here, so you can see. So I can substitute it with other paints because it's metallic in color. It's like metallic pink, so I don't have a metallic pink here, so that's why I still go for the stickers. Okay, so the same at the other side also. So some of the stickers used here that must be used or should be used by stickers is the upper part of the V-fin here, but because it's just color blue and I have a color blue Gundam marker and it suits also to the color, more lighter in the colors of blue of Bael, but at the far side it's okay, doesn't shows too much difference, so it's okay for me. So the blue part here, then another blue part at the back part here, which is this part should be sticker also, but I choose to substitute it by the Gundam markers. And another is these parts here, which it must be stickers here. Let me focus it. There should be stickers there, the color black, and so I use just the metal, the gunmetal of the Tamiya paints. Also here, here, and also in this part also. And at the back, nothing. I just do some color corrections to be anime accurate. So at the back here, we can see this part should be white here. It is white when it is in the runner, but as I look at the picture in the instruction manual, I saw that this part should be in gray, and I don't have a gray paint. I only have the metallic, the gunmetal paint of the Tamiya paint, so I just use the Tamiya paints. And at the back or at the sole of the feet, it's only blue, but yeah, I go further and paint it with metallic gunmetal so that it will be also anime accurate. Also the heels here is only white. I also use a gunmetal color so that it will also suits with the anime accurate colors. Okay, also here in the side skirt, this part here is only white, so that's why I choose to substitute it again with the gunmetal. So that's why it's now in a something gray metallic color right there. And that's it. That's the colors of your Gundam Bael and the stickers. Okay, so now let's move to the articulation, and the same from the top, from the head until to the bottom or in the feet. Okay, so we have first our head. You can go look right there in that far, and then up. It has too much articulation, and then down, and then it can have this chicken neck, as we call it, as a chicken neck. Okay, the only problem here is that the joint here is it's okay, but when you try to move the head, sometimes the neck part here doesn't goes with the head in which directions he wants. So that's why, for example, you look at that side and then that side, but the neck is still in that part. So something not so unusual with some of the kits in IBO lines. Okay, so at the shoulders can go 360, the same at the other side. And then the shoulder part has its own articulation. It can go up and down. Then also in this part. And the side, it's like a shoulder flaps here, which it can extend. It has an extension, which the flaps here can also have its own articulation. And if it's not in use, it can retract in a little bit like that, so it is now closer to the shoulders. Okay, so here in your arms, it can go 360 in that part, the same at this part here. So it can also have a bend, but not a full bend. We have a still gap here. Okay, so let's go now to your waist part. Okay, so the waist, the same. It has a wiggly part here, some wiggle there. It can go round And also because it is an Gundam frame, it is a Gundam frame, that's why it has this torso movement, which it can have a crunch. See? Okay, that's it. But there is some weak points in this frame because sometimes the joints here, because the waist is only connected by a ball joint here and a hole here, sometimes when you move it, it becomes so weak sometimes. So you just bear with it. If you want to make it more sturdy, use some paints, put some little paints there or some glue so that it will be more steady. Okay, so the side skirts, let's have first the side skirts. So the side skirts can go up and down, can also swivel in that way, and the front and also at the back a little bit. Okay, so it can move. So the skirts, you can separate the skirts, but I choose to not separate it. Okay, so can also do that. So the back part, the skirts or the back skirts doesn't move, and I forgot to detach this one. We will talk about this later. Okay, so the back skirts doesn't move. The feet, the front feet, let's make the skirts up so that we can see the full movement or articulation of the feet, or of the legs rather. So it can go kick that high because of the skirt, and it can go kick back like this because also of the back skirts. But the bend of the knees, as we can see, that is the full bend of the knees only. That is the only full bend of the knees. Okay, and it shows some very unusual frames there inside. I don't know if you can see it there. So that's it. And then this blue part here is a separate part. Okay, so it can just do bend like this one, you know, full bend. That's it. Okay, so next is in the feet now. So the feet, the same as with the IBOs, it can do so much articulation. The feet can have this articulation, another to the next side. It can also bend downward, but be careful because it's only connected with a ball joint, so just be careful. So it can bend forward and also a little bit of backward, and the feet can go in that part, but the heels doesn't move. Okay, it stays there. Okay, so the feet can go up also and down as I showed you. Okay, so that is the articulation of the Gundam Bael. But again, there's no perfect kit. So the Gundam Bael also has these limitations of motions. So I'll go back to the front part. So because of this wide angled V-fins, sometimes the shoulders collide with the V-fins. So there are some limitations, and because of also the flaps here, the arms cannot go extend upward as it could. So that's the only upward movement of your arms. Okay, next. Okay, so now let's talk about its accessories. Okay, so every mobile suit has its own backpack. So this is the backpack of the Gundam Bael. So let's talk about first its backpack, its articulation, and its aesthetics and designs. So let me show you first here. Beneath this blue, inside this one, it should have a sticker also, which is the sticker number 13 here, the black one. So I just paint again it with a gunmetal so that I will not use the stickers anymore. And then this part also needs the stickers of the number 14 there, the yellow, this part, these two parts. So it's so awkward to put the color black and then another part will go on top of it. So that's why I decided to just color it, and as I see it in the manual and also in the anime, that the yellow must be on the sides, not inside, but only in the sides of the color blue. So that's why I just painted inside with a gunmetal, and then at the side here, if you can see it, the color yellow accent that you can see it in the backpack is also a paint, and I use a Gundam marker for that. Okay, so that's it. And also some of the colors here, I just put some black paints because also of the anime accuracy that I want to show. I want to show it, the anime accuracy of the kit. Okay, so now let's talk about its design. It's very interesting design. It's very big. It's like an angel design, but it's more sharper wings. Okay, so the articulation of the wings, let's just talk in this side. So it can go here straight like that, these two, or it can go at the maximum side in this part. So this part also can extend because this is a jointed part here. So there are pegs here. This one is not a polycap. This is the only polycap here. So you'll attach this one, and because it has also a joint here, you can also move like this. You can go straight like that. So it's very big, and it consumes too much space if you will spread all the wings of Bael. That's it. If you look at the front, it's all white only. Okay, so this is the back, the look at the back of the Bael. So it's very nice. Okay, but it consumes too much space. So in order to minimize the space, the consuming space of the backpack, you'll just fold it, and you can also put it like this one. Okay, so it's like a spider for me, or an insect. Okay, so let's attach this to Gundam Bael. Okay, now let's talk about its another accessories. So this accessory, so it's color gray. So this accessory, it is the part which you can attach its only weapons of Bael, the swords. There are two swords here, which is very likely the same, but I think it's not the same mold used for the green guard. So you will attach the sword here. There is a gap, two gaps here, that you can slot this part here so that it will lock. So according to the instruction, you should hear a click. Okay, but for me, I will not overdo it, because at this side, I also painted the part of this sword, because as I saw it in the manual, this part should be on gray. And just to continue the metallic or the gunmetal color here, I also painted this part here as gunmetal. So that's why I will not overdo it, so that I will not strip the paints. Okay, so where should we attach this? So I assume that you also see that I detached this one at the early part of the video, so I will attach this at the back. That's it. And because of so many equipments or add-ons of the Gundam Bael now is very back heavy, as in. So you need to have something a little bit of balancing act in order to achieve a Gundam Bael to stand. Okay, so that's it. I got the talent already on the balancing of Gundam Bael. So because of these equipments at the back, Gundam Bael becomes very back heavy. So, but again, finishing Gundam Bael, the HG Gundam, it feels like the details is like an MG, and because it has, or a master grade, and because it has a full inner frame, it's so very amusing. But we just have this very unusual proportion. The head is okay, the torso is okay, the shoulders are okay, the waist part is okay, the crotch part is okay, the leg part, the upper leg part is okay, but down here, especially the sole or the feet, it's very big. So I'm saying that he's like a jester or a clown wearing those very oversized shoes, but because of its design and because of its very so many panel line opportunities, you can just ignore those very unusual proportions. So again and again, Bael still so good, and it's still very nice to have. So you can see here, that is the back part of the Gundam Bael, and I think that's it. So now let's talk about attaching its weapons. Okay, so again, the only weapons of Bael is only the swords, these two swords. I just forget what is the name of the swords. Okay, so it's very easy. You don't need to detach the hand guard or the arm guard of the hand. You just slot it in and it's okay to go. That's it. It's very easy. So Bael now is a double wielding sword machine. Okay, but there is an issue with holding this one. I thought I just lose the arm guards, but or having a loose part of the arm guards, but or the hands of Gundam Bael doesn't hold steady the weapons. See, so it's very easy to lose because, as you can see here, your Gundam Bael has a square hole there. It's like a square hole or rectangular hole, but its weapons has a circular handle. So it's very unmatched or a mismatch to hold a circular handle with a square hole hands, right? So, but if you just let it stand there, it's okay. Just remember that the Gundam Bael can't hold too much of its sword. For example, if you put it in this way, just a little bit of, and it will fall. Okay, when I play this after I build the Gundam Bael, I see the different problems, and also the same with some of the iron-blooded Orphans Mobile Suit Gundam's frames. There are some parts here which is very loose in articulation. So as you in the first part, I told you that the waist part or the ball joints here on the waist part is loose. Sometimes it will just go sag like this one, or it can't handle in this position. There are some weak joints here. Sometimes the feet also, if I something spread it, just be thankful of the backpack, which the backpack becomes a stand for the Gundam Bael. Okay, but without those one, it will just fall. So again, you need a great balancing act or balancing talent to show the best of Gundam Bael. So again, just like that, you need to push it forward, so you can have the full wings expansion of Gundam Bael. So I think that's all for the Gundam Bael. So articulations, it can go the same with some iron-blooded Orphans. It can go split, a perfect split. No wonder. If it's the Gundam Frames in the iron-blooded Orphans, it can go full split. Okay, so that is our full review of the HG1:144 Gundam Bael. So for me, it's still a buy. It's so good to have the HG Gundam Bael, but still kit is not perfect. There's no perfect kit, so it still have some issues, but there are ways to fix these issues. You can use paints for the stickers, and you can tighten those joints so your kit will be more steady by using some glues or cements and paints also. So for me, Gundam Bael is a must-have, and completing the kit of the Chocolate Man or McGillis is so nice to have these in my collections. So my McGillis unit is now complete: the Grimgird, the Schwalbe Grace, and the Gundam Bael. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and please hit that notification bell so that you will be informed for our next videos. Okay, so this is Jake De La Paz signing off. GUNPLA Bear signing off. Bye bye.